So my name is Raelynn Hamilton, and this is my final presentation for my summer of 2024 internship. So I internshipped with Olympia Gymnastics, specifically the Rock Hill location. I did a little bit of time at the Manchester location as well, but mostly the Rock Hill location. So what is Olympia? So Olympia is a premier gymnastics training facility. They thrive on being good for kids and creating healthy, happy, confident athletes through their curriculum and their training. So what do they provide? Not only do we provide gymnastics training for boys and girls, we also do ninja classes. So that's why I have the Ninja City logo there. Birthday parties, special events. These special events could be like schools coming for field trips, kids' night out where parents can have a date night. They drop their kids off, go have a date night, come back and pick them up. Community engagements. So any engagements around the community that they would like businesses to be in, that would be part of something that we could provide. Um, we provide summer camps and so much more. So my roles over this internship were assist the summer camp director, teach preschool classes, and help plan special events. So some of these main roles with summer camp is to assist that summer camp director almost as if I was going to take it on myself. So some of those things included like making rosters, making rotations, because it's not just a free-for-all when you come for summer camp. Kids just don't do whatever they want. It's very structured. We make sure they have rotations of like, this is where they're going to eat snack. This is when they're going to eat lunch. This is when they're going to do their craft. This is when they're going to do the game. Like I said, it's not a free-for-all. So a lot of that goes into me making the rotations, me making those groups of who's a half-day kiddo, who's a full-day kiddo. Some of the other things that I helped with are making the schedule for my counselors. It's summertime, people go on vacations. It's a lot to work around. So just working on those schedules and things like that. Teaching preschool classes. So this is a picture of me with my Baby Bees class. So Baby Bees is a 5-month through 18-month program. So a bunch of these kiddos are not walking yet. So I teach kinder bees, or I'm sorry, I teach baby bees, tumblebees, kinder bees. So those are your, like I said, 5 months to kindergarten. And I have my own preschool classes that I do that where I'm following curriculum, teaching them to like certain skills at each rotation and speaking with their parents about how they can grow and things like that. And then help plan special events. So those special events, like I talked about, Kids Night Out. Kids Night Out are basically like a day of camp. So in order to plan for those, you need to see which kiddos are coming, rotation, because again, it's not just a free-for-all. They are going to have specific spots they need to meet at certain times. So when are they eating dinner? When are they eating lunch? I'm sorry, when are they eating dinner? When are they doing snack? Things like that. A lot goes into it. So planning all of those things. So some of my goals for this summer were to gain gymnastics knowledge, learn about summer camp, and get a full-time job. So I came into this job not knowing anything about gymnastics. I was not a gymnast growing up, didn't know anything. The way I found Olympia was actually through our career fair that we held at UMSL back in the fall or back in the springtime, where I met the gym manager at Manchester. Fell in love with her personality. They thought I would be a great fit for the company. So I went into it open arms, like nothing. And they have taught me everything that I know so far, and things like that. So summer camp, I did not go to summer camp as a child. So learning about summer camp and what goes into it and how to make it fun for those kiddos and what it actually takes to make it run smoothly are some of the things that I really wanted to learn. And then lastly, get a full-time job at the end of summer. So I was a preschool teacher before this, and I quit my full-time job as a preschool teacher at the beginning of summer, and just in hopes to get a job within the sports world by the end of summer. So luckily I achieved all of these goals. Starting in September, I will be the director of special events at the Rock Hill location in or the Rock Hill location of Olympia. So I will be helping plan those kids' night out. I'll be in charge of community engagements, monthly newsletters, student of the month, staff training, things like that. And I'm very excited to take this role on. So what did I learn slash takeaway? So I learned how to run that summer camp. I learned gymnastics technology and just gaining confidence. So my biggest takeaway was growing my leadership skills by learning how to run a summer camp. So being in charge of like, hey, I said to do this, it needs to be done properly. Just being able to sit down with my counselors and be like, hey, this is not coming from a mean part of me, or you're not in trouble, but there are certain things that need to be done when I say so, and keeping these kids safe. Like I said, I had no gymnastics experience coming into the shop, so learning those gymnastics terminology and things like that. And then just growing confidence within a leadership role. I think that is something that I have done really well in the summer and that I'd like to continue. With that being said, there's still a lot that I need to learn, and lots of areas to grow. So some of the growth that I've had specifically this summer is getting a full-time job in sports and again gaining confidence. I feel like I just gained so much confidence from switching from the education world into the sports world, just being able to step out of my comfort zone and just take a leap of faith, and it ended up working out. So getting a full-time job was definitely something that I wanted to do by the end of summer, and especially get a full-time job in sports. So I'm very excited that this happened to work out, and I'm very excited to see where it goes. So advice for future students and current students. So connect with Dr. B, connect with people that are like in your related field, coworkers, things like that. Do your homework, do it on time, just get it in. I will just say it. Sometimes I personally struggle with the homework one, but you know what? Just struggle through it, get through it. Just make sure it's done on time and done properly. Going above, so go above and beyond, show that like show your internship or your person, your boss, that you know what you're doing, that they can always go to you for help. And yeah, and then the last one is like asking for help. Like it's okay to ask for help if you don't understand something, or if you really don't know what you want to do. Dr. B is also like awesome and is there to help you with whatever you may need. So this is all that I have about Olympia Gymnastics, and I hope you enjoyed.